Need some fast, cheap, reliable MUT coins? Go to MMOXP.com and use discount code MONEYSHOT for 5% off your order. Link in the description below. Hey, what's going on? Welcome back. This is Madden Money Shot, bringing you guys another top 5 video. These are top 5 passing plays post-patch, the most explosive passing plays to use after the latest patch. I'll also put links in the description below for the entire video, so if you want to see the entire scheme from the original video, you can check that out below. I'll also put a link to another video that I put out basically describing the way to beat the new zone coverages in cover 3 and cover 4 that were patched, so I'll put a link in the description for that as well. Other than that, if you want to see more top 5 videos like this, whether more pass plays, run plays, defenses, do me a favor, hit the like button, and I'll do that next. Before I start the video, though, I just want to thank my new sponsors at MMOXP.com. If you guys are looking to buy some coins for your MUT team, you can do that there, and you can support me by supporting them and buying your coins through them. And make sure to use discount code MONEYSHOT so they know that you came from my site, from my channel. Other than that, let's get into the video. But they have a really unique route here in 2 different plays, in the Saints drag and Saints corner. I'm going to pick the Saints drag. To me, this is probably the best one to run this out of, but let's go and let's pick that. This is a very specific play towards cover 2, so we're going to pick the Tampa 2 here. So to me, like I said, this is a really good home run play against any man coverage. All I'm going to do is motion him in, motion the running back, put him to the line, and then put him on a streak. And you're going to see how this essentially makes the Y route just gone. You know what I mean? Like gone by like 5 yards easy against cover 2. As you can see right there, that's just a huge play. So like I said, the other play is the exact same way, but this has much better checkdowns with RB and A. The B route, I would put him on a comeback because his route really isn't doing much. But if I make a mistake and it's a man coverage, then I have a really good option there. But you can see, like I said, if anybody makes the mistake of running cover 2 against this play, they're just going to get toasted. Obviously, I mean, a lot of people like to, when they run cover 2 anyway, to run that mid-third adjustment. So, you know, that's not going to save you here. That's one of the things that makes this play so good, is that's not helping you out. So you can see right here, I mean, the pressure, maybe get rid of that ball a little bit quicker than I wanted to, but you can see this is just a huge cover 2 beater on the outside. I typically want to run this a little closer to the far hash mark because the more I can pass lead away, the better. But you can see I don't necessarily need it. You know what I mean? But that would definitely be a good option. And I've realized too, if I run this with the, like say I want to mix it up and motion in the motion and overcook and do the same thing, it actually doesn't work. It has to be the running back. I'll just show you what I'm talking about real quick. It does not have the same effect. You can see I still get outside quite a bit, but it's not, I mean, I got gone because I broke a tackle, but it just doesn't work as well as the running back. So to me, motioning in Kamara is the best way to go, but you can see you do have some options if you want to mix it up so that your opponent doesn't necessarily know, you know, what they're looking at. Where you can motion over the tight end, you can even motion over the receiver. It doesn't necessarily matter. But the bottom line is this route is just tailor-made to destroy cover 2. I'll go ahead and I want to make sure I want to show that I am in all Madden too. By the way, I typically try to do that because there's always people that think you're like, you know, pulling some camera trick or something like that. I haven't messed with any of the skill functions. It's a shame that I have to do this disclaimer or else I get someone in the comments section questioning it, but I have to. So it is what it is. So we'll do this one more time. Like I said, if I want to, I can block the A route, the tight end, just to give myself a little bit more time because got to worry about DeMarcus Lawrence, and then like I said, I mean, he's just getting past that with ease. And if I had a real speed guy, I mean, again, I think he's like a 91 or a 92 speed. If I have a real speedster, just imagine how he'd be going. So the next play I'm going to show is pretty coverage specific to cover 3. It's the verticals play. You just want to make sure you have your fastest receiver here in Ted Ginn. I'm not really sure. I think he's the fastest guy at 92 speed. I thought Latavius Murray was a 93 speed. I'll just double check that real quick. But I'm not 100% sure about that. But you want to make sure no matter what you have, you just want to have your fastest guy. And they don't really have the most burner receivers. I'd also say, too, while I'm here, I just want to show, before I show this play especially, that I am in all Madden, and I didn't mess with any of the settings. I try to do that from time to time, especially before I show this next play, because you're not going to believe how easily this destroys cover 3. So let's go ahead and let's show that. Other than that, like I said, we'll just go and we'll pick our verticals play. I do know that I have my fastest receiver there now. Where are we at here? So we're going verticals. So like I said, coverage specific, we're going to pick cover 3. Just go cover 3 sky. So this play right here, it almost looks augmented by design so that it doesn't do what I'm about to make it do, which is basically destroy cover 3. All I'm going to do is put Ginn on a streak. That's it. That's the only thing I really have to do. I find that putting Cook on a streak helps, and if I really want to take it further, I can even put Kamara on a streak and motion him out. And I find that all this is going to do is really space out the cover. This is really going to stress the cover 3 corners and safeties. So go ahead and doing that. And like I said, I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to wait for the Y route. You know, throw him back shoulder, you know, lead him away from the safety, and you can see how we're just spreading them out and shredding them right now. So that's the easiest way to do it. You don't, obviously, like I said, when you make a motion, a lot of times your opponent will think that's where the play is going, but all I'm really doing here is spreading out the play. So that's going to be the easiest way to do it. You can see how the cover 3 safety a lot of times will shift over towards the center, making this even harder for them to get in position. And then obviously, like I said, I'm just pass leading and you know, flipping it out there. I'm not bullet passing. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just tossing it up, just floating the pass. You don't have to do that. I mean, you can just leave it as is. You don't have to motion out the running back, but you can see how that safety is in a much better position. I can still make the play, though. You know what I mean? I'm still getting the space. It's just a much tighter play. So for whatever reason, if you want them to respect the run or, you know, whatever, you can still do that. But obviously, you know, it obviously makes sense. It makes too much sense to do it the easy way. You know what I mean? Like, this is just, it just completely changes the coverage. And then, like I said, I mean, you can just see that outside cornerback, for whatever reason, you could bullet pass it from this scenario too, but you can see for whatever reason that outside cornerback just has to respect that outside route. So like I said, I mean, you have your screen wheel, which I don't even have in the audibles. I forgot to put it there. But then obviously you can just switch right over to this vertical. You see a cover 3. You see somebody make that mistake. This is probably the most explosive cover 3 play in the game. All you're really doing is you're just attacking the seams. You're just streaking everybody. You're gonna, I mean, obviously, you know, like I said, this is all Madden. It's just so spread out. There's nothing the defense can do. So if anybody makes a mistake of coming out in a cover 3, this is the easiest cover 3 one-play touchdown in the game. Most cover 3s, you have to like have a receiver crossing the field and find the gap between the cornerback and the safety, and a lot of times a user that runs cover 3 is smart enough to follow that. So if you have a play like this where it's just they're not going to cover the seams, they're going to cover the middle of the field. Typically your user's going to cover the you know, either the slot defender or the linebacker, and then you're just going to be torching them for this super easy cover 3 seam one-play touchdown. And like I said, if you have a speed receiver, a real speed receiver, it's going to be even easier. I've shown pretty much all 3 of these plays throughout the history of this channel. But the last play I really like is the PA cross F wheel. It doesn't quite work like it has in the past. But we're going to pick random 4-3. This play here, all I'm going to do is motion out the fullback. I can streak the tight end to try to pull coverage for Sanders and for Sutton. That's going to be, you know, the best. He's just kind of a clear out route. As you can see right here, we have the crossing routes as we get, not the best throw, but you can see how that's going to help to create space. If it's a man coverage, I'd say putting him on a drag's probably the way to go. But if it's a zone, I'd say just put him on a streak. Also, cancel the pass block. I mean, that's not, I don't really want that getting in the way of timing. Like I said, right here, they got an all-out blitz. A lot of times you'll just be able to steal this into the flat. So that's a really good play. A lot of people don't remember to cover the fullback too. If they're running all-out blitzes, a lot of times they'll just, you know, it might be the fullback might get let go because people aren't really afraid of the fullback. So you see right there, I mean, that was just I don't know, maybe it was a zone coverage and he gets right under it. They might pay a little bit more attention to him because you're motioning him, but the motion is important, so you can't really disregard that. So here we go, once again, out in the flats. You know what I mean? That was probably a cover 3. The way those crossing routes work, they pull all the zone coverages in, and he just gets open underneath it. So this is the only play where I motion out the fullback. You can motion out the fullback on some of the run plays that I showed in the first video too, just to kind of mix it in. But like I said, you can see how if you motion him out, like all the zones, just pull inside. You know what I mean? Like they just give him the outside. It is what it is. Just because of the way that these receivers are crossing, essentially. So here, like I said, not the best man play. We'll have to go ahead and we'll have to drag the tight end. He's pretty much it. You know what I mean? I could probably turn upfield with the exact same route to the fullback. I probably, if I get like an all-out man blitz, he could probably get up the sideline there. But I feel like man coverage is just really good. You know what I mean? There's so many routes that work, and then right here, I mean, we just take them all the way down the sideline, man. Like I said, this is just a really good play. But man coverage is really such a good. You know, it's much better than zones. You know what I mean? Like it just covers so many better routes. So like I said, right here, I mean, I could just steal that all game. Just that little motion just gets him out and open for such a big play. It's crazy. It shouldn't work that way, but it does. So here looks like we have another man. I'll go ahead and I'll try. I'm gonna try to take Phantom sideline if it's a man blitz. Forgot to take away that play action again. And like I said, you have that play. You know what I mean? Against man coverages, you obviously have that play as well against man or zone. It's not 100% foolproof. You can always put a running back at what Fant's doing. I mean, I kept him there for blocking purposes. I kept it a tight end, but you can put your fastest running back and really make this play explosive. Obviously, Fant's a good player, but you can see how, I mean, if I had, like, you know, say I have a 95 speed running back or something and put him there, you know what I mean? It's going to be even bigger plays. I mean, Fant's really good. He's a really fast tight end. But put your fastest running back there, and you're going to see how cheese this play can really be. So like I said, right there, man, that was a cover 2, and I almost took it to the house. So like I said, just imagine your fastest running back doing this play, and you're going to see. So Fant, I mean, if it's cover 3, he's open underneath. If it's cover 2, he's open late. If it's cover 1 man, like I said, right here, I might have the man beater. So it's like he's just beating just about every coverage right now. I think cover 2 man probably would not have this reaction. So take away that pass block. I keep forgetting to do that. And like I said, right here, looks like we have another man coverage. Just waiting for him to turn the sideline. You know what I mean? Like I said, there's just nobody to keep up with him. Like I said, imagine your fastest running back doing this play, and it's going to be lights out, game over. The last play for this video is a really unique explosive man beater route. It's the PA power row. All I want to make sure is I got my fastest receiver there. I might have to just flip the play because Goodwin's obviously on the other side, but Pettis can run this play just as well. It's a really good play. So we're going to pick that to end the vid. Where are we at here? PA power row. And then on the other side, if I really want to go with the most popular defense that people run, I can go with the pinch buck O. So let's go with the pinch buck 0. So like I said, I want to run to my speed guy. I can motion him in the same way that I've been doing. I can motion in the opposite receiver of the field. You know what I mean? Just so he gets across. If I want to, I can get Pettis across the field quicker, which is going to be a really good check down. And that, you know, if it's a full blitz like this is going to be, putting Godwin in a smart route is also going to be really effective. But you can see, I mean, he's just the way that he gets behind the coverage. He's going to get behind the coverage really quick, especially if I do that smart route. But you can see he's going to beat that. If you don't smart route the red route that Godwin's running, the stop and go, it's going to still work. I just find it works a lot faster if you smart route it. So that's really the best way to go. And if somebody's sending an all-out blitz, you can see how it just totally murks that coverage. I can run it to the side that Pettis is on, and it won't matter. He'll get deep the same way. He just won't get the same type of separation, obviously, that I will from the other. He's running against a much better corner. He's not as fast, but it's still going to work. You can see how he's still getting past it. And like I said, you can throw it early where you can cut it off short. If you have a lot of heat, you can cut off short right in front of the corner. The only thing I would say is just make sure you cancel that play action so that if you want to run it short, you can. Because like I said, it works just like that. It works just like a curl route, and it's a lot safer of a play. So you can really do the long version or the short version, you know, based off of your pass rush. Which obviously, I mean, I'm having a lot of pass rush issues with Khalil Mack, not necessarily because I'm getting the ball out so quick. You know what I mean? It just takes a split second and this receiver's gone. So we're going to run it to the Pettis side again, just to show you. Like I said, it doesn't really matter who your receiver is, who the cornerback is. We're getting this play gone. So like I said, right there, that was to you know, to the Pettis side, same exact result, and we're hitting home runs by like 10 yards of easy separation. So like I said, bunch formations are much more readily available. So the bunch formation might help you guys out the most. My personal favorite is going to be the mesh. So I want to make sure that I have my fastest guy in the slot spot, which right now it's not. So let's go ahead and let's switch that out. We want to have Ginn there. It doesn't even matter. I could run it with Traquan Smith. It doesn't matter. It's really not going to make a difference. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to pick the mesh, and then we'll just keep picking the nickel cover 3 where you at. So like I said, we're going to be working from the slot. That's the bottom line. It's the most important thing. I'm going to motion over Kamara to the slot. Just streak everybody. That's all I got to do. I don't even have to streak. I don't even have to, you know, the B route right there. If I want to put them on like a smart route, I can, although I don't think it necessarily made a huge difference. But like I said, we're just working that slot one more time. Look how easy this is to home run. You know what I mean? It's like, this is, the cover 3 is not better. You just have to attack it a different way. So the concept's really easy. You just have to attack the seams now. It's the exact same idea. You just want to have, you gotta manufacture a slot receiver on both sides, like right here, I'm motioning at Kamara to do that, and then I'm going to attack Ginn. Ginn's going to be the play because he's really just pulling coverage. You know what I mean? And look how far past he gets. Like I said, this is one of the best secondaries in the league, and this is on all Madden. There's no reason that this should be happening. And it's not a speed thing. Like I said, Ginn's not very fast. I could do it with anybody. I could put Traquan. I could have had Traquan Smith there. It wouldn't have changed anything. You know what I mean? He's basically just, you know, this is how you beat cover 3 now. So it's not necessarily, here I almost got sacked. It's not necessarily you know, an improvement on the zones. It's just a different way to beat them. So that's the video. If you guys want to see more videos like this, do me a favor with the like button, and I'll do that next. Other than that, thanks for watching Mad Money Shit out. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below.